Good evening, everybody. I'd like to call to order this Aston Township Board of Commissioners meeting for Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. Please rise. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I want to thank all of you for coming tonight. I figured there'd be, and John was just saying to me, figured there'd be a bigger attendance tonight since it's our first monthly meeting here. We did have the other meeting here with the swearing in the new commissioners and doing the reorganization, but it is what it is. So here we go. So review and approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of November 19th, 2025.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of November 19, 2025.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Nays? Ayes have it. Review and approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of December 17th, 2025.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of December 17, 2025.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay. We'll move to number 5, committee reports. Commissioner Tinsley.
I'll be reading the permits and license report. This report concludes 2025. The monthly permits and license revenue came in a little over 22,000. We finished 2025 with a revenue just short of 840,000 this year, or in 2025. Just a couple of comments that we're seeing steady residential and commercial investment across the township, and in the near future, in the spring construction season, should further improve the monthly totals. That's the end of my report.
Thank you, Commissioner. Pardon me? Can you folks hear us up here? You can't hear me right now? Who can't you hear, Kevin?
Maggie, I can do it again. Is that better? All right, I'll go it again, just for
Okay.
you, Maggie. Nope, we're going to do it again. Permits and license report for December. This report concludes 2025. The monthly permits and license revenue came in a little over 22,000. We finished 2025 with a revenue just short of 840,000. We're seeing steady residential and commercial reinvestment across the township, and the spring construction season should further improve our monthly totals. And that's the end of my report.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Berry, please.
Thank you, Commissioner Higgins. Can you hear me? Because I'm not going to repeat it. This is the police report for incidents in December 2025. Total incidents handled was 542. Accident investigations was 34. Criminal investigations 20. Clearance rate for Part 1 crimes was 44%, and clearance rate for Part 2 was 100%. To the automatic license readers, Pennell and Concord Road had 935,689 pass through. Dutton and Pennell had 705,799. Concord and Dutton Mills had 467,664. Concord and Bridgewater had 500,416. Concord and Aston Mills, 521,932. Pennell and Glendale was 461,355. And now to the school bus cameras. We'll start with September. They had 49 citations. October, 59 citations. November, 28 citations. And December, 39 citations, a total of 175 in less than 6 months. And that concludes the report.
Thank you, Commissioner Berry. Commissioner Prendergast, and he has a new style report to read.
Thank you, Commissioner Higgins. Old Man Winter was a big story for the month of December, where the average daily temperature in Aston was the lowest since the winter of 2010. The average daily temperature for December 2025 varied, with average daily highs ranging from the high 20s to the low 50s Fahrenheit, and average lows for the high 10s to the high 30s. Consider how our sanitation workers felt on the back of this trash truck. Speaking of trash, the Delaware County sponsors a hazardous waste program open to Delaware County residents. Typically, items labeled that contain the word hazardous, danger warning, poisonous, toxic, and similar wording dictate items that can hazardous material. Electric items and latex paint are never accepted. There are 2 springs and 2 fall events. All events are by appointment only from 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information and the event dates, contact the Delaware County Solid Waste Authority at 610-892-9620 or at www.delawarecounty.swa.org. The public plow crew was busy for the month with 4 winter events. December 6th, freezing with drizzle. December 13th to the 14th, 6 inches of snow. December 26th and 27th, about an inch of sleet and ice. And December 23rd, a morning burst of heavy snow, resulting in a quick 2 inches of snow. Have you ever noticed that our plow crews that are out in the middle of the night spreading salt in advance of the snowstorm, or plowing in the middle of the night, so your streets are black when the snow stops? You can actually note the difference in our streets when you travel to an adjacent municipality. Tip your hats to them. The park teams decorated the Memorial Garden at 5 Points and a lot of the Aston Mills and Mountain Roads for the holiday season. For the holiday period, Public Works added an extra trash truck because of the holiday schedule, plus higher than normal trash and recycle volume. Our sanitation department picked 62 tons of recycling and 536 tons of residential waste. Aston Township values recycling and reduces our solid waste cost. It is important that the residents recycle as much as possible, and the cost is $83.75 per ton for recycle versus $90.50 per ton for regular trash. The Aston Township calendars were delivered. If you did not receive one, please call Public Works at 610-494-8005. Pothole season is upon us. If you see any, please contact us at 610-494-8005. Just a reminder, we are not responsible for potholes in the PA state roads. Remember, for the President's Day holiday, no trash or recycling will be picked up on Monday, February 16th. Monday's trash and recycling will be picked up on Tuesday, February 12th or 17th, along with Tuesday's regular trash and recycling. As of February 19th, 2026, Robert B.J. Barlow will have worked for the Aston Township for 25 years. Aston Township thanks B.J. for the time and service. Congratulations and a great job. And I just would like to thank Public Works again for this job they've done for snow.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Doherty.
Okay, I have before me the Treasurer's Report for December 2025. Operating cash in the general fund as of December 31st, $1,149,763. Other funds include the TD Bank escrow checking account with a balance of $682,757. The Pliget, 2022 Pliget account with a balance of $635,104. The 2022 bond account with a balance of $1,641,775. The TD Bank capital checking account with a balance of $3,085,146. Total cash balance for the township as of December 31st, 2025, $7,344,159. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Commissioner Bowden.
I have a report from the library for the adults. Monday, January 26th at 11:30 a.m. Looking to connect with other home cooks, make new friends who share love of cookbooks. Check out the Cookbook Club. Each month has a different theme. Register in advance at the service desk. Medicare 101, Friday, January 30th at 11 a.m. Overwhelmed by Medicare? This workshop will help you learn how to navigate the process. Chair Yoga with Lisa Tobin continues through February the 10th, Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Chair Zumba with Miss Eileen returns February 17th through March the 24th, Tuesdays at 2 p.m. And for the kids, Miss Brooke Music will return on Friday, January the 23rd at 10:30 a.m. This is a fun music class and an activity for children aged 4 months to 2 years. The other thing that I have is from the Park and Rec Committee, we're going to start our movies again. So the next movie is going to be February the 27th, Friday night. Save your money, everybody, because we're going to show Zootopia 2, which is currently out in the movie theater. So bring your little ones, bring a sleeping bag, bring a chair. We'll provide the popcorn and the movie and come up and have a nice night at the community center. That's all I have.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Berry, could we back up to you, and since Joey's not here tonight, would you read the fire? Or Mr. Tinsley, you have it? Okay.
So for the fire report, I'll be providing the report in Commissioner McGinn's absence. This report concludes 2025. The year-to-date fire calls was 922, and the year-to-date EMS calls were 3,142. And response times as well, I'll add, response times for EMS was just over 8 minutes, while the response times for the fire was just over 7 minutes. Can I also do the ambulance authority as well, Commissioner Higgins?
Thank you. You have something else, Kevin?
Yeah, then while Commissioner McGinn, after he does the fire committee, he also does the Aston Ambulance Authority. But after talking to Commissioner McGinn, Mr. Bowden, and Mr. Egan, so I would give just a couple bullets for that. We're still on track. The authority continues to make progress with the administrative startup task as we work towards the start of the service date of April 1st, 2026. And without jinxing, in addition to Aston Township, the Ambulance Authority will be welcoming Marcus Hook and Lower Chai as members of the Ambulance Authority. Just today, we have started the process of accepting applications for our paramedic positions. Application deadline is January 30th at 1,500 hours. Currently, certified paramedics can go to the Aston Township website and follow the link for an Ambulance Authority employment application. In the near future, we hope to engage members of the community who may have questions regarding the Ambulance Authority. More information to follow. That's the end of my report.
Thank you. I want to spend a couple of minutes now that we've completed our move to the new building. I want to tell you what our next major project's going to be. So bear with me on that. And Kelly, you're going to put something up, right? Okay. Work on the new Aston Township Municipal Building and Police Department is complete, and the building is now occupied. The new building is located near the center of town to better serve our residents and provide public safety. With the addition of the new municipal building and police department, existing community center, field house, and library, we now have a complete municipal complex in place. Add the multi-purpose smiles in the playground, the amphitheater, and the athletic fields. We have a campus for the added use and enjoyment of our residents. A lot of municipalities in Delaware County cannot boast having such a great venue. I've had a lot of people over the years say, all this is yours. You guys have a community center and a field house and everything, and the library. So it's something that's very positive for this town. So now, next on the schedule are improvements to the intersection of Concord Road and Donnelly Avenue, funded by a PennDOT MTF grant and township funding. This includes traffic calming measures to improve vehicle and pedestrian safety and traffic flow. Vehicle access to the intersection from Donnelly Avenue and the community center and left-hand turns from Concord Road can be difficult during most of the day. Pedestrian crossings can also be a challenge. And these are the primary improvements, and you can see that. On the left side is going around by Media Children's House and by the tire store, and down to the right is going in front of St. Joseph's and to where you have Raymond Avenue. So the project boundaries are just west of the Media Children's House and on Concord Road, east to St. Joseph's Church, just east of the church. Widening will occur on the north side of Concord Road. That's the community side of the road. Installation of medians with breaks between Media Children's House and the church property will be used to slow vehicular traffic. Addition, there are going to be left-hand lanes in both directions on Concord Road. So that'll assist drivers in getting in to the community center. There'll also be new traffic signals at Concord Road and Donnelly Avenue intersection with pedestrian push buttons for crossing. So we're going to have a traffic signal there, not a roundabout, Nancy. All right, and also pedestrian crossings at the new intersection, pedestrian and vehicle safety signage, and speed limit signs will be installed. Eventually, utility pole lighting will be replaced by decorative pedestrian lighting like Pennell Road as part of the planned Concord Road streetscaping plan. And finally, the contractor plans to start the job in early spring of this year. So if anybody wants to look at this more, Kelly is going to put it out on the township website, and it'll be out there for viewing and also on Facebook. So that's our next major project, and try to just improve that intersection because it's not easy to get across or crossover traffic, or that type of thing. So we're really looking forward to these changes. So thank you. Okay, next approval, number 6, approval of the treasurer's report.
I make a motion to approve the treasurer's report.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays? Ayes have it. Approval of the bills and payroll report.
I make a motion to approve the bills and payroll report.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments, questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. And number 8 is open to the public, agenda items only, 1/2 hour. Anybody would like to come up, they can. If you want to ask questions on the work that's going to be done on the intersection, you can ask that too.
Nicholas Penza, 30 Morgan Road. To begin, I want to consider 9A and B. They're termed resolution numbers 2604 and 05. I'm just wondering what happened to resolution numbers 2603, 02, and 01, since they were not considered before this committee. Right, I know they're sequential, but they weren't considered before this committee, this public committee. What was the second one? Okay. Is the intersection widening part of the agenda? Or should I leave that for the second open to the public comments?
You can speak on it here. It's, I did talk about it. Go ahead.
So you said it's through have you secured the PennDOT grant?
Yes.
Well, how much is it going to cost that we have to pay? Like, how much is it total and how much is the PennDOT grant?
Do you know off the top of your head, Joe, I have to pull these sheets out, but
The total amount of the project is approximately 1.6 million. The grant was I'm sorry, the project was the grant was 980,000 approximately. The township portion is somewhere around 450 to 500,000. So it's like a 1.5 million project, somewhere around there.
So it totals 1.5 million,
Right.
and the grant was, how much was it?
Call it a million. It was like 980 or something like that.
Okay, thank you.
thank you. Would anybody else like to come up? Anything you have to say? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on. New business. A, consider a resolution number 2026-04, consenting to Marcus Hook Barrow becoming a member of the Aston Ambulance Authority. Commissioner Tinsley.
This is a resolution for Aston Township, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, consenting to Marcus Hook Barrow becoming a member of the Aston Ambulance Authority in the form of a motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Nays? Ayes have it. Item B, consideration of a resolution number 2026-05, consenting to Lower Chichester Township becoming a member of the Aston Ambulance Authority. Nancy Bowden, go do that one. Okay.
Resolution 2026-01, resolution of Lower Chichester Township, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, authorizing the township to join in the Aston Ambulance Authority in the form of a motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Nays? Ayes have it. Item C, consider a motion authorizing the tax appeal settlement for 0 Pennell Road, folio number 0200018883-00, establishing the assessment for 2024, 2025, and 2026 at $6,250,000. Commissioner Doherty.
I make a motion to authorize the tax appeal settlement for 0 Pennell Road, folio number 02-00-01883-00, establishing the assessment for 2024, 2025, and 2026 at $6,250,000 in the form of a motion.
A motion and second. Any comments, questions? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Nays? Ayes have it. Move on to item B. Consider a motion to approve the agreement with Leitzel and Economides for accounting and management advisory services not to exceed $3,750 a month. Commissioner Doherty.
I make a motion to approve the agreement with Leitzel and Economides for accounting and management advisory services not to exceed $3,750 a month in the form of a motion.
We have a motion and second. Any comments, questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays? Ayes have it. Item E, consider a motion to approve a tax refund to Stephen and Heather Rochel of 8 Green Lane, Aston, PA 19014, in the amount of $185.15 due to a credit from a property reassessment. Commissioner Bowden.
I'll make a motion to approve the tax refund to Stephen and Heather Bridgie of 8 Green Lane, Pennsylvania 19014, in the amount of $185.15 due to the credit from a property reassessment in the form of a motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments, questions? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Nays? Ayes have it. We move on to escrow releases number 10. Commissioner Tinsley, you doing this tonight?
There will be four escrows to go over. One will be Resolution 2026-06. This ordinance, whereas number 240 and ordinance number 360 provide the escrows for completion of improvements released to McFadden Group in the form of resolution.
We have a second? We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Nays? Ayes have it.
This resolution, 2026-07, ordinance number 240 and ordinance number 360 for escrows for completion of improvements. Escrow funds to be released to Scavicio Construction, 591 Corey Lane, for retaining wall in the form of a motion.
We have a motion and a second. Comments, questions? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Nays? Ayes have it.
The following two will be for the engineering fees. First, the following amount is for engineering fees to be paid to Benoni Associates for the month of January 2026, and the total, the amount of $5,465.50 in the form of a motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Nays? Ayes have it.
And lastly, the following amount is for engineering fees to be paid to Cirilli Associates for the month of January 2026. This totals $1,566.86 in the form of a motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments, questions? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Nays? Ayes have it. Thank you. All right, we move on now to item 11, I believe. Yes. Item 11 is open to the public. Any topic? Anybody would like to come up and speak, please do so. Come on up, Nick.
Nicholas Penza, 30 Morgan Road. I just have a critique of the sound system here. It's just too echoey with the high place ceiling. It's a bit difficult to hear in the audience what's being said up here from the DS. Thank you.
Just a comment. This is only our second meeting here, so there's things have got to be tweaked, and we realize that there is an echo already. So we'll get there. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for letting us know. Would anyone else want to come up? See all those heads going back and forth? Okay. That's fine. Might set a record tonight. All right, so other business. Commissioner Tinsley?
Yeah, I just wanted it to be brief. I know I have read the Pendelco report a lot, and without going into it, I know that the schools are in midterm exams this coming week. They did have the winter concerts and recognized as one of the best communities for music education. They have worked with the police and fire departments as far as for, of course, close coordination as far as for in the communication supported by the mobile notification system and the annual safety trainings, especially with the coming, the past couple storms as well as what's going to be upcoming. The township has helped and supported the district as far as for supporting for the student transportation, and I'm sure we'll be talking all about that for the upcoming week, my colleagues as well. And then lastly, for the last one for the district is that they're going to be releasing a community survey that they've done in the past this coming weekend for their next comprehensive plan, and residents are encouraged to participate. Related to two of the agenda items, he's not here tonight, but and then without calling everybody out on the ambulance, there's the ambulance authority. Commissioner McGinn he's the one who took point, and I know Commissioner Bowden would say the same as far as for helping and with our solicitor, Mike Madron, to help get Marcus Hook and Lower Chi. That's the first. I know it took months to get it, so I need to at least publicly thank those two. I'm sure everyone who's been involved, but they're the top two of the list, so I wanted to call them out. Stay warm. I know who knows how much weather we're going to get, or how much snow we're going to get rather this weekend, but I mean, I think we're all safe to say it is going to be cold. I know, Nick, that was the one negative or one improvement, but I think it's still nice to be in here. I'm finally up high. I think I've ever been up high for a township meeting before since I wasn't at the old panel one. So I'm excited to be in a new building. That's it.
Yes, I just want to compliment on Public Works for, again, a great cleanup of the snow, and be safe this weekend.
Yeah, same, excuse me, same thing. I want to congratulate Public Works. Also want to congratulate B.J. Barlow. He'll have 25 years on February 19th, says here. Again, be safe in the snow. Be careful what you're doing out there. Thank you.
Again, I want to congratulate BJ Barlow for 25 years of service, and I want to wish everyone luck this weekend with the snowstorm. I think we're getting anywhere from 1 to 99 inches, so we're not quite sure, somewhere in that range. So it could be nothing or it could be apocalyptic. So good luck.
Ms. Bowden?
You're all congratulating Public Works. Well, I want to thank and have you all thank our crossing guards who have stood out there in 8-degree temperatures, making sure your children all get to school. So when you see them, maybe you could say thank you to all of them because it's been bitter cold out there. That's first of all. Congratulations to B.J. Barlow on 25 years of wonderful work for the township. Nick, thank you very much for mentioning the sound system. It's a new building. We're all excited to be here. We're thrilled to be here. And we'll get it better. Just give us a little bit of an opportunity. And don't forget, movie night, February 27th, Zootopia 2. Get your little ones up here. We'll give you the movie, we'll give you the popcorn, and you'll have my personality. So have a great weekend. Be safe.
Thank you. Kelly?
Just congratulations to BJ on his 25 years of service. Also, keep an eye on the website and the Facebook page for weather updates regarding administration closing, trash pickup and collection. We'll make sure that it gets put up there. The Concord Road in Donnelly information is already up on the website and on Facebook, as well as the information for the ambulance authority and applying for the paramedic job.
Bill?
Yeah, same as everybody. Congratulations, BJ. Thank you.
Joe?
I'm good, nothing, thank you.
Michael?
Nothing this evening.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, the most important thing is to check the website in the event the storm comes through and everything. We've been through this before, and we have wording out there for people to come to the community center and charge their phones if we lose power and to rest and so forth. So we hope it doesn't come to that, but we have to wait and see what happens. So I hope it doesn't happen. We have an emergency declaration ready to go, and we'll sign that and have it ready. Then we have to get the emergency management folks involved in that too. So, congratulations to BJ Barlow. BJ used to have a cushy job. He drove the trash truck, one of them, and that's better than being on the back and flipping cans and all that. And for some reason, he wanted to be working in the parks and I guess the highway and everything, I guess, right? So each to their own, but congratulations on 25 years. So, okay, with that, I need a motion to adjourn. Thank you.